What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's another day in the market watch. So without further ado, let's dive in this video, talk about all the ups, downs, and sideways and turning, flipping cards you want to do. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So why are you guys searching up Zudomons as frequently as you are? Well, apparently Wman Ace is starting to show some movement. Not a lot of movement, but at least a decent amount of sales every so often. But right now, sitting at $4.25. Is there a good hype for this reason? I do not know. But Wman Ace is probably one of the better aces of the game, just because this thing almost sounds mandatory or even forces you to be mandatory in your deck. So yeah, Wman just answers a lot of things by itself. Europe side, same thing's happening. You guys are on an up climb here at €4 to €5. Maybe there are plenty of stocks in 4 of copies that might get you some decent headway here. But yeah, Wman Ace is going up on you too. Davis was searched up too for some reason. I don't know if it's this Davis, but right now sitting close to $8 a pop. I know we have the Imperial Jmon stuff coming out, and people are usually keen to get stuff for it if they think that's going to benefit them. Davis is probably one of the stronger, older tamers that are still around even to this day. That still seems like if you're building a deck, I'm playing blue and green, I'm definitely thinking about adding Davis just because of the searchability and it's on play. So stuff like that does matter. On the Europe side, for the original Davis, we're looking at $4.50 to €5, basically. Not a bad trade-off there. Most of the stock is looking in the higher end though, like you start seeing 4 copies at €6 and then further up at that point. Then we do have the alternate art version at $6.70. I mean, it's a little bit cheaper, but still there still seems to be sales going on with this Davis. So just keep an eye on it. I think there's something going on with it. Europe side looking like €5.40, €6, €6.62, and climbing up. Davis promo 124 Tamer Party pack. This one went up to like $8 for the foil version, but now it's kind of just holding in the 9s to closer to $10 range, which is kind of scary to me. But you know what? This one sees a little bit play right now, which is not terrible, but we're at 5. Plenty of sales at 3.5 yesterday. Plenty of sales basically all month has been just, even though it's just an early bit of the month, starting to show some decent movement. Then we do have Shine Greymon Across Time BT12. This one is showing a little bit of movement. We're at $4.25, which isn't terrible. Could be a lot worse, but Shine Greymon is showing some movement. Oh, hey, excuse me, Davis. Why are you out of place? Well, Europe side looking like €4.20 to €5.50 for this Davis. But let's get the Shine Greymon up, apparently, because I'm an idiot. Shine Greymon. BT13, please. Please. No. BT Shine Greymon. BT12? Was it BT12? BT12. Yeah, we're going to go with BT12 because I think this is it. Yeah, we got there. So yeah, Europe side looking like €7 to €8, which isn't bad and looks like a little high up there, but new Shine Greymon support is starting to show off, so there might be some waves with Shine Greymon itself. We'll have to see how that handles, but yeah, there's a pure yellow line now. Might lead to being more older ones like this Shine Greymon alternate art release special booster BT01 through 3. This alternate art has climbed up to being sold at $7 a pop. You know, this thing's been under a lot of people's radar, maybe a one of in the original list, but now we're up to $7 to $10 a pop selling. There's a multitude of things that is affecting this besides the new set that's coming out. There is the complete lockdown deck is what it's called. I think it's just where you ramp up all the way to like this Shine Greymon minus the board and then go into rune mode to help clear out the rest of it. Yeah, you spam out your tamers really quickly and then you go into Shine Greymon rune mode on top of this Shine Greymon. Europe side looking like €8 to €9, but new future stuff is gonna affect this card. Apocalymon promo version moving up to like $13 selling. Only a few listings have sold in the last couple days, but yeah, it's been moving consistently. Just a little bit of sales every couple days or so. But yeah, just something to keep an eye on. You guys can make some money off this if you have it just sitting around in dust. Europe side looking like €3 to €6 to 10s pretty quickly, but Not terrible. Then you have the winter version of Blast Ace. This one's shooting up just because it's classified the max rarity now. You know, it was sitting at 5s now, just sales are almost consistently daily on this thing. Yeah, 18, 16s, crazy. Europe side looking like €1.74, 2 euros, 3 euros. At least that one's cheaper. Mastermind Altern is also being searched up, showing some trends and movements here. We're looking at like $2 to $2.20, $1.75. Yeah, people are looking this up. EX06 hype is just really what's affecting this Mastamon, but it's not a bad pickup right now on its low end. Even if you guys are not planning on playing it, if the deck actually comes over here and there's some restrictions and stuff like that, or anything like that that can make this deck start competitively topping more and more consistently on a higher level, and this is showing to be played at 1 to 2 like maybe 2 ofs to 3 ofs in the deck, expect this to go up. Europe side looking like €1 to €1.50 to €1.89. Emperor Greymon Ultimate Cup, big boy, sold for $650. I'm gonna give you a fair warning. Do not get ready to just think about flipping these just yet. Wait till the BT18 reveals start coming in, because we know there's gonna be hybrid shenanigans. Those things are very important to keep an eye on. Like, the first wave usually makes you good money normally on these ultimate cups, but then by the time you get like to the 5th wave, it's going to get a lot of harder to keep the momentum of the price high. But there's a couple factors that's going to affect this too, and that is that this ultimate cup only runs for so long and then it cuts off, and then we should have a different ultimate cup this year as well. So we should probably see half the year of Emperor, then the other half being something else. So I kind of expect that to kind of create some change-ups too. But we're looking at $650 for this Ultimate Cup. So yeah, there's going to be a time and place where there's going to be like a double bump, I think. And that's going to be once we see the Emperor Greymon new support, that's going to help the deck out. That's going to bump this in price. And then anything else from there is basically low stock quantity will just bring this up again. Europe side, €900, €950. Not happening. Wman Ace from Exceed. So this one's showing some a little bit cooldown, but it's showing some consistent buy-ins. Most of the sales were on the 5th, but that was just because yesterday, actually. Most of that was from yesterday. A lot of good sales on the 5th. So there is constant moving on this. So if you guys pull this and you have no intention of playing Wman, you can easily list this and probably make some decent quick cash. The Europe side looking like €10, €11. Definitely a $4 difference between us and them. I kind of feel bad you guys are a little bit higher, but we could easily make this value pretty quickly. Antibody Protoform, guys, it's going. It's gonna be gone. We're touching $20 a piece and only a few multi-high ends. Outside of that, your guys are gonna be really struggling here. This thing touching 20 is not gonna come down anytime soon, so if you didn't get it early, you're not going to probably get this for cheap anytime soon. So I feel bad for you guys. Europe side, 16s to 20s to 22s. Yeah, this is a good card to flip if you guys have it and you have no consideration for X Antibody. Boom, make some quick $20 cash. Boman Alterar from Exceeds, BT15. We're touching 30s and people are willing to pay that. Someone paid $30 for 2 copies of this ulti. But yeah, it's been selling in the 12s to 16 range. The last couple days have been selling the 20 because there hasn't been many listings. But yeah, Boman's on buyout. The Europe side looking like 15s to 18s to 19s. Izzy's on buyout crazy shenanigans as well. There's only 7 listings and not many multi-copies. Like, this is probably the only one that you can grab for a 4-of playset from one seller. And that's at $17.73. So it's selling closer to the 18 range, which is kind of scary. Europe side looking like 13s to 15s, which is not bad. There's only like a $2 difference here between our markets, which is kind of acceptable. Apocalymon Exceed BT15. We're at $3 a pop, and people are willing to pay it. This is probably one of the times you just buy your playset now at $3. I'm going to be straight honest with you and just sit on it. And if any for reason Bandai is drunk enough to go like, hey, we're going to take it off the restriction list, this is where you flip it, because that thing's going to climb like crazy. Europe side looking like 5 euros to 6 euros to 7 euros. Mirai, Dimensional Phase, BT13, going down. We're touching the 15 still, which isn't any surprising, but going from 17 to closer to 14s, 15s is not bad. A $2 dip is pretty solid. Not as many sales because most people are probably not even considering her for EX06. It is an option to use, but you don't need it. Europe side looking like 17 to 18, and it's exploding over here, so it looks like it's going up over here. That's not terrible. Bella Starmon Premium Binder Set. I know this is like the third time I talked about her in a row, but people are crazy. We have 4 listings left, $40 a pop, and then boom, we're up to 50. Ew. A Europe side looking like 15 euros to 17 euros to 20 euros. Magnamon Tamer Party is just gone at 3 listings, and there's only one holding it back to becoming this $400 card. Will people pay for it? Oh, hell the hell no. But you know what? It's going to be funny when we look at it and it's $400+. But if you want to make a sale, probably 200 is going to be a very easy move. Anything higher than that, I don't think it's going to move very easily. But yeah, this max rarity is going to be a pain in the ass to get. Europe side looking like 95 euros, 119 euros. So at least a little bit cheaper than us, and they're still having some movement here. So 100 euros really is comfortable for you guys. A Jmon GX on Gonzo for its ulti. Yeah, $64, and it's gone. Baby ain't coming back no more, no more. So looking like yeah, people are willing to pay 65. So if you have this, it's time to sell. Make your money. Europe side looking like 20 euros to 35 euros. You guys probably will see some movement sooner or later with this as well. Dormont Ace promo. This one is the Tamer's Good set. We're sitting at $18.91, which is kind of surprising to me. Yes, we get 4 of from the box, which easily makes your money back by just selling 1.5. I mean, yeah, but this is in consideration that the other one is the same price. Somebody's got to give. Somebody's got to move down. You can't just have both at the equal prices. A Europe side looking like 18 to 25 euros and barely any stock. Oof. Digimon Double Typhoon winner. So $12 and going down. I expect this to come down more. Do not expect this to stay high at all. Digimon Advanced Deck set Double Typhoon Secret Pack. We're at $10 selling comfortably. We're sitting at 20 though. So yeah, if you have it for 10 bucks, people are willing to pay that, but outside that, I don't think so. Your side looking like 12 to 20s. They're not willing to pay that. Giant Missile Starter Deck. This is selling for $6.50 basically, very comfortably. I mean, right now we're in the 6s. So yeah. If you guys have this, the Double Typhoon stamped, flip it. Europe side, 2 euros to 4 euros. We're a little more pricier, not by much, but yeah. Apocalymon Altern showing a little bit of movement. People are buying this at a consistent rate. Nothing too crazy. So $15.20. Europe side looking like 12 euros to 15 euros and going up. Sunflowmon Championship 2023 Tamer Party Pack Cross Encounter. We haven't really looked at much of the championship cards, but right now we're kind of chilling at 13s. Europe side looking like 6 euros to 8 euros. I kind of wish we were in that range. That is a decent, what, $6 gap. This card from Blast Ace, Nagasumi here. Alternate art. This card, I'm warning you now, this is a card you watch closely, especially once the next Lugon shows up. If Lugon appears in any capacity in BT 17, I know that we're getting its final form in 17, some way, somehow. You're gonna need to make sure you have this card. So this is gonna go up, it's gonna explode up. So this is one of those cards you either, if you have it and you're waiting to flip it, you wait a little bit longer until basically hype is showing up, and then you list it and makes maybe like $35, $40 plus profit here. So just keep that in mind. Europe side looking like 21s to 30 euros. Then we have Lugon itself, the regular art, selling in the 5s very comfortably. I wouldn't be surprised once we get a reveal if the deck becomes really nasty and its boss monster is just the ridiculous of it all. This card probably will shoot up to 7 on that reveal. Europe side looking like 4 euros 50 cents to 5 euros. Then we have Wman Ace, exclusive alternate art, holding strong. People are picking it up occasionally here and there for $55. Almost tempted to get myself one. Europe side looking like 45 euros to 50 euros. Boman's the regular art from Dimensional Phase, BT11. No pre-release stamp. Down to $2.50, but if you have this, flip this. Just, yeah, I mean, sales are consistent enough. Europe side looking like 5 cents to 20 cents. Sukuyamon Digital Hazard EX02 starting to show some upwards climb. Sitting was like $3.50. Now we're up to $5 a piece, and people are willing to start paying in that closer range. I do not know if the deck's going to be competitively viable, though. Europe side looking like €3 to €4. Ersary of Hope, the last card we're going to talk about today. $15.99 for the pre-release stamp. No surprise there. We are seeing some decent movement here. At the end of the day, Ersary of Hope is really good for yellow vaccine style of plays, and it's just such a powerful card. Just being able to do a Digivolution cost for 1 with basically guaranteeing training reduction is ridiculous. Europe side looking like €6 to €10. Crazy. But all in all, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the Market Watch. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.